Welcome back to today's fascinating coin collecting journey. In this video, we will explore the top 2 most valuable United Kingdom half-crown coins, featuring different years, conditions, and mint varieties that have captured the attention of collectors around the world. Whether you are a beginner coin hunter or an experienced numismatist, these remarkable half-crown coins could be hiding incredible value and historical significance. Let's get started. First up, the United Kingdom half-crown, dated 1955. At first glance, this coin may appear common because millions were produced, but its historical importance, attractive design, and growing collector interest make it a fascinating piece of British numismatic history. In this video, we'll explore the history of the 1955 half-crown, examine its unique features, discuss its rarity in circulated and damaged conditions, and reveal its current auction market value in US dollars. So stay tuned until the end because you may discover that an old coin sitting in a collection box could be worth more than expected. The half-crown was one of the most important denominations in British currency before decimalisation. Worth 2 shillings and 6 pence, it played a significant role in everyday commerce throughout the United Kingdom. The 1955 half-crown was issued during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, only a few years after her accession to the throne in 1952. These coins were struck in cupronickel rather than silver, as silver had been removed from British circulating coinage in 1947. The Royal Mint produced approximately 23.6 million half-crowns in 1955, making it a relatively common date among Elizabeth II half-crowns. Despite the large mintage, collectors continue to seek well-preserved examples because they represent an important era in British monetary history. The 1955 half-crown features a youthful portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse. Designed by Mary Gillick, the portrait shows the Queen facing right with a simple laurel wreath, creating one of the most elegant coin portraits of her reign. On the reverse, collectors can find a crown shield displaying the emblems of England, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. The design is surrounded by inscriptions that identify the denomination and date. The coin measures approximately 32 mm in diameter and weighs around 14.2 grams. Its reeded edge and large size make it stand out among many modern British coins. These impressive specifications, combined with its historical significance, help explain why the half-crown remains popular among collectors today. One of the most common questions collectors ask is whether a circulated or damaged 1955 half-crown is rare. The answer is somewhat surprising. Because more than 23 million examples were minted, the coin is not considered rare in ordinary circulated grades. However, collector demand remains steady because many surviving pieces show heavy wear, scratches, cleaning marks, or environmental damage after decades of circulation. Even damaged examples are often purchased by beginner collectors who want an affordable example of a classic British coin. While a heavily worn or scratched coin may not command a premium price, it still holds historical value. Collectors particularly seek coins with clear dates, readable inscriptions, and attractive natural toning. The demand for high-grade examples is much stronger because finding coins with minimal wear becomes increasingly difficult as time passes. Now let's discuss what most viewers want to know: the value. In circulated condition, a typical 1955 half-crown usually sells for around $1 to $5 depending on its appearance and level of wear. Examples with stronger details and better eye appeal can bring slightly higher prices. Extremely fine specimens may sell in the range of $5 to $15, while uncirculated examples can reach $10 or more. Certified mint state pieces often attract higher auction bids from collectors building quality sets. Recent price guides place many uncirculated examples around $5 to $11, while ordinary circulated pieces generally remain affordable for most collectors. Major auctions, exceptionally preserved examples with outstanding luster and grading certification can exceed standard guide prices. However, circulated and damaged coins typically remain inexpensive due to the large surviving population. The value ultimately depends on condition, eye appeal, and collector demand at the time of sale. If you own a 1955 half-crown, avoid cleaning it under any circumstances. Cleaning can significantly reduce collector value and make the coin less desirable to serious buyers. Store the coin in a protective holder or capsule to prevent further wear. When evaluating value, pay close attention to details such as the sharpness of the portrait, the condition of the shield design, and the presence of scratches or corrosion. Collectors should also compare completed auction sales rather than relying solely on advertised prices. Auction records often provide the most realistic picture of what buyers are actually willing to pay. If you believe your coin is in exceptional condition, consider having it professionally graded, as certification can increase buyer confidence and potentially improve its selling price. The United Kingdom 1955 half-crown may not be one of Britain's rarest coins, but it remains a beloved collectible with strong historical significance. Featuring the early portrait of Queen Elizabeth II and a classic British shield design, This coin represents an important chapter in the nation's coinage history. While circulated examples are generally affordable and commonly available, well-preserved pieces continue to attract collector interest and respectable auction prices. Whether you are an experienced numismatist or a beginner exploring old British coins, the 1955 half-crown is a wonderful piece to own and study. Next up, the United Kingdom half-crown, dated 1953. Many collectors and coin enthusiasts are curious about the value of this historic coin, especially when it is found in rusty, heavily circulated, or damaged condition. While condition plays a major role in determining value, some older coins continue to attract attention because of their history, design, and connection to important events. In this video, we will explore the history of the 1953 half-crown, examine its unique features, discuss its rarity and collector demand in poor condition, and reveal its current auction market value in US dollars. The 1953 half-crown holds a special place in British coinage because it was one of the first coins issued during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II. Following the death of King George VI in 1952, Elizabeth ascended to the throne, and new coin designs were introduced the following year. The 1953 half-crown became an important symbol of the beginning of a new era in British history. The half-crown denomination had been part of British currency for centuries and was worth 2 shillings and 6 pence before decimalisation. These coins circulated widely throughout the United Kingdom and were used in everyday transactions. The 1953 issue is particularly notable because it introduced the young portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, making it a popular coin among collectors who appreciate royal history. The obverse of the 1953 half-crown features the first coin portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. The young queen is shown facing right, and the surrounding inscription identifies her as the monarch of the United Kingdom and other Commonwealth realms. This portrait became iconic and remains one of the most recognizable images in modern British numismatics. On the reverse side, the coin displays the royal shield design crowned and surrounded by decorative elements representing the strength and heritage of the British monarchy. The intricate details of the shield make the coin visually appealing, even when some wear is present. The coin was struck in cupronickel, meaning true rust cannot technically form on the metal. However, collectors often describe heavily stained, corroded, or environmentally damaged examples as rusty because of their dark appearance and rough surfaces. Such damage can significantly reduce collector value. The 1953 half-crown is not considered an extremely rare coin because millions were produced for circulation. As a result, examples in average circulated condition are relatively common. However, demand remains steady because it was the first half-crown issued for Queen Elizabeth II. When a coin is found in rusty-looking, corroded, scratched, or damaged condition, collector demand becomes more limited. Serious numismatists generally prefer well-preserved examples with strong details and minimal damage. Nevertheless, some beginners and historical collectors still purchase damaged coins as affordable examples of an important issue. The rarity of a damaged 1953 half-crown does not increase because of the damage itself. Instead, value depends on how much detail remains visible. Coins with readable dates, clear portraits, and identifiable reverse designs tend to attract more buyers than heavily worn specimens. The market value of a 1953 United Kingdom half-crown in rusty or heavily circulated condition is generally modest. Most damaged examples sell for approximately $1 to $5 depending on the extent of wear and corrosion. Coins in average circulated condition with visible details often trade between $5 and $15. Better preserved examples can reach $20 to $50, while exceptional uncirculated specimens may sell for considerably more at specialized auctions. If a rusty-looking coin retains strong details and has attractive eye appeal despite its damage, it may occasionally achieve prices above the normal range. However, collectors should remember that condition remains one of the most important factors affecting auction results. If you own a 1953 half-crown, avoid cleaning it. Many collectors mistakenly believe that cleaning will increase value, but it often reduces collector interest and can leave permanent marks on the surface. Store the coin in a protective holder or coin album to prevent further environmental damage. Collectors should also examine the coin carefully under good lighting. Look for sharp details in the Queen's portrait and the royal shield. Comparing your coin with auction listings can provide a better understanding of its market value. When buying or selling, research recent auction results and seek opinions from reputable coin dealers. Even common coins can sometimes attract strong interest when they possess unusual characteristics or exceptional preservation. The United Kingdom 1953 half-crown is a historic coin that marks the beginning of Queen Elizabeth II's remarkable reign. Although rusty or damaged examples are generally not rare, they still hold historical significance and remain popular among collectors seeking affordable pieces of British numismatic history. In most cases, a rusty 1953 half-crown is worth between $1 and $5, while better preserved examples can command much higher prices. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just starting your coin collecting journey, the 1953 half crown remains a fascinating reminder of a pivotal moment in British history. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more rare coin values, auction records, and collecting tips. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.